And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Factory Town. Alright, I know that there's going to be a lot of comments about this. So I'm just going to preface this by saying I'm still in the same recording session as the last couple episodes. And I realized I was tinkering around in this building, because this one has two different recipes. So I know it was possible. So I came down here and I added this iron plate recipe to this one to supplement iron plates. Because we need lots of iron plates. Like lots and lots and lots of them. So I figured out what I did wrong. So I've closed this off here because I added meat stew and cooked beef. I added the cooked beef into this one. And how I did that is, instead of clicking the bar, I clicked the checkbox. So, yeah, that is a thing that I did. And so I figured out how to do it. And I know people are going to be going crazy about that, and I just wanted everybody to know that I discovered what I was doing wrong. Everything is looking good. And now it's just a matter of getting those cooked. Let's stop this for a second. I want you to make sure only output meat stews. Now that we're cooking two things in here. So now there's a lot of crafting going on in here. So let's max those workers out. Again, individual crafts much faster than shared crafts. There we go. Now we're doing a little bit more efficient. Of course, we could, yes, make veggie stews here. I've already got this stuff run. I really don't want to redo all of that. Really don't want to do all that over again. Also, I have been beefing this up. I've changed this up a little bit. So I'm using a regular old mine now. And we're pushing lots and lots and lots of brick downstream here, which is good. Got lots of rail coming in. Pipe. Wheels. So we now could do a harvester drill. We have tons and tons of ingots. I would like to start getting some metal conveyor belts. But that's going to be tricky. Because that takes a lot of things and stuff. Because you need cloth conveyor belts. And I'd rather not have this going all the way down here to cloth conveyor belts. Because there's a few other things that we want to craft here. So steam pipes, we're going to eventually get into mana pipes. And we're going to want those there. Iron wheels, not so much. Gears, not so much. But yeah, we're going to want some crafting space for the steam pipes here. So I'm thinking up in here, maybe something for crafting metal conveyor belts. Because then we're going to need magic-based stuff to do the mana-based stuff. And that's just too much stuff, basically. All right. Do we have enough? Oh, that's so much. We need to do mana purification. So that's 10. So that's going to be 100 books. So half of this barn worth of books. So we should be able to hammer that out pretty easily. I've kind of stopped delivering of all of the things just to allow the system to back up a little bit. Cloth, we're not doing so hot. Amazingly, go figure. Like, cloth of all things. Leather is going gangbusters. Like, that is crazy. We're going to be pulling a little bit more out now with books, but by and large, leather is backing up. Part of that also is the fact that cloth has not backed up. Now we could supplement our cloth fabric somehow. Well, that would be a tricky run, but we could put down a farm for cotton. We have all this cotton sitting in here, and there is a craft for cotton-based cloth. There's one here, 2 cotton to make a cloth. So, should I try to do that? Maybe. Well, let's see. Now that we have all these trees kind of away, part of me wants to reallocate some of this space here. We got all these workers over here. You guys are doing a good job, but how would I move all of the things? So the workshop, I can select recipe on this and say, hey, I want you to make cloth there as well. Both types of cloth. And all I need then is a farm. So let's grab a farm. And block terrain down. Flatten terrain up. Something like this. Should be getting water. Fertilizer can come in from right here, not a problem. Farm tiles, also not super problematic, but let's use the water. So that gets, those tiles get automatically watered. And I want to make sure we have a little ample space for things. So, building, apply fertilizer. This will save quite a lot of effort. Now it's just watering all the tiles. I wonder if you could put farm tile over water. Let's try that. Nope. It was good. It was worth a test. It was worth a peek. Now, do you think cotton is a shootable thing? We can try. Let's do farm plant cotton. A little cotton plantation here. Yeah, there's a lot of water. Fortunately, 14 cotton. Oh, that's a good amount. I like that. Cotton looks like it is able to go down there. What happened to all of the... Oh, fertilizer, yeah, never mind. Build logistics splitter right there. Little bits and pieces of fertilizer coming in. I mean, I could split it there and route it backwards. That would borrow from both of these, but I don't think we're in too much danger of running out of fertilizer down here. Fertilizer is not used all that much. It's still processing watering. So this should, yeah, it's crafting lots of fabric now. So now let's see, we might be slowly depleting our leather. Part of that is also the massive amount of, wow, we actually are keeping up on book production. That's impressive. Paper, not so much. Wow, oh yeah, it used, this whole thing was probably full of paper. I had a little buffer barn in here for paper. Just for this reason. All right, last one now. And the mana purification should be done. There it is. Magic Forge, that's what I was wanting. Mana transmission. I don't know why he splits mana transmission out. Because there's no way you can transmit it. That's another research. We're gonna need another research called mana transmission, but we need mana crystals. So this adds complexity to the research because we not only need writing supplies and coins, but now we're gonna need mana crystals. And those are the white guys here. Wow, we really don't have any like anywhere close by. That is crazy. So right over here is like the closest. We have these two. There's a couple hundred in there. Well, how many is that? That is roughly 550 or so. We're gonna need, oh yeah, we're gonna need a lot more than that. Holy cow, yeah. So these two here, I'm guessing those are 100 each. So that's 500 crystals on each one of those. Another 100 crystals on this one. That's a lot of crystals. So that is not going to cut it. These, that would be a good amount. I was hoping for something major. Build buildings. Okay, Magic Forge. The Void Obelisk is just, it just does this, that, avoid stuff. I don't know why you would use that, honestly. So many mana crystals out here. I was hoping to have some, like, somewhere closer. Should I buy this spot? See if there's any more. Of course there's not. Oh, there's some berries. Berries. Yeah, that is not very much mana shardage. Let's flatten terrain up. All right. So I can process the mana over here. Delivering it, though, not so easy. Not yet, anyway. Like, if we hit T... No, I think it's G. Yeah, G. This is the mana overlay. T is my steam overlay. Look at that. This is all backed up. Oh, beautiful. Oh, look at that. Holy cow, yeah, we're producing stuff super duper fast here. Mr. Farm, you can get a couple extra workers. Beef that up. That'll help. Yeah, we're definitely lowering the amount on our pasture. And we actually have a surplus of animal feed? How is that possible? I'm gonna raise him up one. So that should have used a few. Yeah, that used quite a bit of iron. Gears are full, wheels are full, steam pipes almost full, and rails almost full. Now, do we have access to steam pipes? Pipes. We have steam pipes, obviously. Mana pipes, though, is going to require mana transmission. Okay, so I absolutely, positively have to figure out a way to get mana crystals down to here. And it's going to be kind of a circuitous route. So let's do first build the mine. You have to use a mine for these things. I really don't want to cross-pollinate between the two. There is a giant amount of water here. Build tools. Terrain flatten up. Let's get some. I feel boxed in over here. Let's get some of these resources out of here. Trees can go away. This is going to be Magic Central over here. Okay. Now, these herbs, I'd love to use these for something. If I bring these down and do some mining here, Earth Temple. Do I have any Earth crystals around? Way over here. Okay, well, let's start getting into magic here. Mine, here it is. Oh, that works perfectly right there. So these are using blue coins to mine. So yeah, we need a good supply of blue coins, which we can do with cloaks. We could build, where is the, oh yeah, we don't have access to the enchanter yet. I was hoping we would, but we don't. So, build D. We need the magic forge. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Magic Forge is not a cheap building, FYI. Not a cheap building at all. We're going to need mana brick, but we first need the mana crystal so we can start that research. So it uses 2 mana shards, 4 fuel, and 8 mana, crafts a mana crystal. So you are good to go. Now we could also then make mana bricks with it eventually. But first, we're going to need some coal. Let's see. Build farm. Can I make place coal deposit? I can. I don't know how much coal we have. So build the mine. I need another mine for this coal. And then build farm, place coal deposit. So you can see regular coal deposits, you know, somewhere in the 300 to 400 range. Ones you place, not so much. So, here we go with magic crystals, mana crystals. It's glorious. And it takes a hot minute to do. But build the barn. Obviously, we're going to want a barn to store some of these. I don't think they're shootable, but I can try. Oh, they are. Nice. Who knew? Lovely crystals were shootable. Alright, so this thing, at least it doesn't take coins to make these. We're going to beef up production a little bit. Alright. Our happiness has gone down quite a bit, unfortunately. But we need... We're gonna need blue coins, because yeah, let's get our happiness up. See what that does to our production. Because we need red coins as well. And yellow. We just need all of the things. And that should kickstart the whole base, the whole map ready to go. I don't really have the coinage to buy any more of these. How are we doing on bread? Actually not doing too bad. Got a couple 4 happinesses in here. Really hoping that the developer would update the game. Let's see. Warm coat. That's a little much. Cloth conveyor belt gives us 22. It's like the pinnacle of that gadget. The 10 looks like the top that we can get there too. Well, there's warm coat. Those are tough to make though, because they need they need a cloak. I think they need a shirt. They need a leather, and then they need an extra wool, which is not an easy thing to, like, that is a kind of a nightmare. I want you guys to drop all of the things. Come back up here. No, ideally I would put in a forester or something. I'm still not sure how I want to do the metal conveyors. Everything down here is full and happy. Obviously, the crafting of the rail is important because every mine I put down drains another 50 out of that. We need to start looking at what gives us purple coins as well. So, what was... Let's see. Purple coins. Magic cloak would do it. So as soon as we get the enchanter, which we don't have yet. So let's look at a research here. Enchanted accessories. Unlocks the magic cloak. Well, we can do this one. Why don't we do this one? And I'll let this run in between episodes. Then we can start looking at how to move things that we need to move. That is not a cheap thing. Oh, 16. It's gonna be 1,600 blue coins before this is all said and done. It's a lot of cloaks. It's a lot of cloaks. But now that our fabric is really beefed up, I'm happy with that. Yeah, oh yeah, our fabric is doing gangbusters now. Awesome. How are you doing? You are actually... Yeah, I need a faster... I wonder if I could use a chute here. Get a little bit faster movement on that. There we go. A little bit better. There we go. Now we're filling up. Oh, that's way better. There we go. Look at that. 415% production. My next upgrade needs Earth Crystal. That's a hefty one to do. We're a little ways away from that. And we've already got the 100 crystals that we need. I'm gonna close this out because I want to move exactly 100 over here. Ooh, we can actually level this up. Look at that. Boink. Awesome. Max house max increased by 5. Look at that. I didn't even realize that we had 100 of these, and so now we need a lot more. So now we need another 95. But yeah, I completely forgot that we could upgrade that. So awesome. Inadvertent accidental upgrade. Glorious. All right, well, that's going to have to do it for this episode, everybody. And I thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.